Sweet. And we're continuing. Saved it. Remember, it's important. Anyway, this is the third video I think now on how to do the Moombahton edit. And if you haven't seen the other ones, what we've done so far is bought the original sample, grabbed 3 little sections that were quite clean from the original track, and then we've got some basic, very basic drums which we'll add to later, but these are kind of the building block drums, just the basic drums. So now we are going to do we're going to start putting a track together. Now, as you may have noticed, we've only got 6 little things. We can't build the whole track from 6 little things. But sometimes you need to start thinking about Hello. Does this still work? Sweet. What I did is I knocked something over just there. That's not what you want to do. That's not part of the editing process. What we'll do now is we're going to start going into arrangement view and thinking about the basic structure of the song. Start sticking some clips in so we can figure out what we need to actually have. What else we need to add in. So let's start off by reminding ourselves what the samples are, so we can at least think about what we're going to have.
Do it like we did it in Vegas. No sleep, just party like we were famous. Just flew in on a gold private aeroplane. Gambling makes us hot, yeah, we love to play at the palms by the pool.
Right, so what we have is kind of like the main lead sound from the track, which is useful because it means people can recognise the original. It's not very long, needs some processing, but yeah, it's the lead bit, and then the main Vegas vocal bit, and then the actual kind of verse-like vocal bit, whatever you want to call it. So now we've got to think about how we're going to put that in the actual track. So the first thing I do when I think about how I'm going to arrange my edit is, what am I going to do for the hook, the drop, whatever you want to call it, the main bit of the song, what am I going to do? That's the best place to start, because that's the best bit, the most important bit. So let's start there and build outwards from that. So I'm thinking that the lead, we don't want that as the main drop, because first of all it was the drop on the original, so it's kind of not really doing a whole new track. You want to make the track your own, and it's also, I don't know, I don't want it. So what I'm thinking we do is we're going to make a Moombahton, whatever you want to say. I'll just call it from now on. So we're going to make an lead in massive, I think, and maybe throw some of the vocal, either just string it out or cut it up, and then we'll throw that on top. So we're going to have massive, like a massive synth that we'll make as a main hook, which will also string out through the entire main section, and then the vocal on top. So I'm thinking either the lead, probably the lead is the intro, obviously processed and stuff. Lead with the drums, possibly chopped up vocals, and then we'll have this long vocal in the middle, kind of like a bridge. I think that's what people call them, as a bridge. Obviously, yeah, process the fuck because it needs to. I think the original track was mastered pretty heavily because it sounds really compressed, which is cool, but it makes it hard to then do a bootleg edit of. That's what we're doing. I can't go and ask static Avenger for the stems. So yeah, we'll start off with kicks, snares, and the loop. So just hold and shift and copy them all. slightly arbitrarily, why don't we start off by pretending the drop will be 49. So the paste. Let's have a look. Minute 45 in. I think that's about. I'm feeling that's about right. About the right time for the drop. We don't want it. At least I don't personally like having these crazy long kind of like prog house or electro house intros that are like a minute long just for drums, and then there's like a whole other section that's like 3 minutes before anything exciting happens. I don't like that. At the same time, we do need a bit of time for the DJs to mix in. And also, your track isn't going to get played, is it? So, yeah. Have the main drop here, and I'll just simply copy that a few times. It isn't dance music brilliant. You can write a track just by copy and pasting. So I think that's 8 bars, so we'll copy that. Well, 3 or 4 times. Let's try 4 times. Yeah, this is what you really do. I mean, you can make it an easy or a hard process, but just if you don't know how to arrange the track, just chuck stuff in and see what happens. So, lead. Oh yeah, this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to duplicate that twice. It's Command D to duplicate. And then I'm going to rename that lead. And rename that vocal. And rename this a long vocal. I'm just going to check Facebook at the same time. Someone sent me a message. Someone tagged me in a post. This is interesting. You can see what's going on in my life right now. What did the post say? It says, Adam Pollard. I watched the video another time. Someone sent me a video on Facebook. But, yeah. Back to making edits. I personally find it quite useful to have Facebook on in the background, because things I can produce for hours and just keep in touch with the world and not get too stir crazy. So, yeah, the reason I gave each of these their own audio track is so I can do processing on them later separately. I should have responded to that fucking text as well. Fuck it, I did like that. I'm doing a tutorial now. Now it's important. So we're going to drag. Remember we said we use the lead for the intro? And the reason I've done that is, it's just turning into more of a remix, but fuck it, I still call it an edit for the time being. Is we need, it's this little lead bit is one of the kind of memorable bits of the song, so it'll be something that people can kind of listen to the intro, and it'll kind of remind them consciously or subconsciously that this is a remix or an edit of an original track. Because what you don't want to do is build up a new track that you can't recognise the original from, otherwise that's pointless. That's just sampling. That's not a remix or an edit. It's an original. So we're going to have this lead. At the moment it's just looped, but we will process it to fuck and make it cool. What else do we want? We probably want some drums in the intro as well, don't we? So we can do some more copying and pasting, which I fucking love. This is the best part, because it's like you're creating a track by just whacking the same copy and paste on. That's dance music, it's fucking cool. We'll probably run any drums there, because we'll use that as our build. We've got 4 lots of 8 bars, which is quite a lot. Maybe we'll. Right, how long is the vocal? 16 bars, so copy that. Get rid of that last one. So we've got 3 blocks of 8 here, and then we've got long vocal, which will be very bridge. Drop that into it. Let's just put in and see what the time wise. I personally bottom of the time. Yeah, that's alright. Finish out. I like my anthem. It's always be quite similar intros. Nowadays, just finish out tracks. it sounds like the main spot. Really, like, when I said I had to practice counting, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't want it to do it. My issue is I want it to become like neat kind of structured so that it happens in big consistent chunks. But what I don't want to do is have a 6 minute track. So I don't want that to be too like 16 bars, but I don't want it to be 32. So I don't particularly like 24 bar sections of 16 or 32, like that's how I do it. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. It's not normally I have, see these are in like blocks of 8. That's an easy way if you haven't thought about like structuring tracks, just think of it in blocks. So block, 3 blocks of 8, 2 blocks of 8, 3 blocks of 8, and then 3 blocks of 8 again. It's kind of weird to do it in blocks of 3, but I don't know, maybe cut that short. Fuck it, that'll do. Yeah, why not? Wait. Because then the intro looks stupidly long compared to the rest. What we don't want is just to copy the outro there, otherwise there's more intro and outro than the rest of the track, and that's stupid. Thinking out loud right now, this is what's happening. You asked me how to make a track, and this is what I do when I make a track, and just keep thinking about like what I'm doing. So is that structure alright? Maybe up to the 16 bar intro. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a 16 bar intro, nice and short, nice and new school. I don't know, tracks seem to be getting shorter nowadays. I know people have been saying that for years, but you have to look at Skrillex's bang around release and see all this bunch of 3-minute tracks. So that maybe even just fucking getting more mainstream, you know. But yeah, let's have this length track. So we've got quite a short intro, 16 bars, build up, and then drop for 24 bars, and then 16 bar bridge, and then 24 bars, which will be kind of like the second half of the track, and then the short little 16 bar outro. Which we'll put some drums in. Yeah, let's put some drums in because DJs like drums because people who don't have computers can beat match to them. Personally, you can give 2 craps about beat matching, just sync it all out with your computer and do more creative things. But drums make it easier for DJs, so let's put some drums in. There you go. Usable drums, remember. If you're wondering about like how long to make each section, just have a look at the bottom and ask yourself how long the track you want to make a track, and I'm thinking 4 minutes. It's what I want. It's not super short, but it's quite short. I don't know. I personally prefer longer tracks, but it's easier to make shorter tracks, and shorter tracks tend to go down better with people because people get bored really, really fucking quickly. Like one of my favourite tracks I made was the Happy Fun song, which was like 8 minutes, and then did a Calvin Harris remix that Sony took down. So if you haven't seen that, it's not on the web at the moment. Well, actually, it is on YouTube, so we'll upload it, and that was like 9 minutes. So I personally quite like the long songs because you can kind of develop them a lot. But fuck it, we're making dance music for DJs to play, so let's do what they like. It's like the intro. Personally, I don't like drums in the intros, but because the DJs like it and we're making dance music that we want DJs to play, it's pointless making dance music otherwise. It's not pointless, it's just not a good idea. It doesn't really make sense. So we'll put some drums in for them to keep them happy. So, right, enough ramble, but fuck it, that's part of the process. It's pointless me just not talking and then just making a track. That's not really telling you why I'm doing shit. So you got our structure, intro, build up. Main part, you can call it the chorus, I think, but I call it the hook, the main part of the song. Like main part 1, bridge into 2 sections, which will have a little bit of build up as well, and then main part 2, which will be similar to that, but just tweaked a little bit. All the same, sometimes you can just stop it, and then a bit of an outro. Yeah, and Oh yeah, another part of the process is I've now moved on to Lucozade Energy. I've got another drink, so that's always important. I wonder how many people actually watch this all the way through. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Oh well. I know I'm not Dead Mouse, but I have watched Dead Mouse produce for a number of hours on YouTube before. So, interesting to see how people work, I guess. So yeah, we got this vocal as well. What are we going to do with that? How long is that? That's 4 bars. I'm thinking we'll leave it here for the time being as a build up, but I'm not sure if it'll stay there. This is just initial ideas, tracking the vocals in there. I'm sure we'll move it about and chop it up, but this is a really useful thing to do if you have like a creative block or you're not sure how you want to structure your track. Just kind of chuck tracks in, even if you know you're not going to stay like that. Like I know for a fact my vocals aren't just going to get played straight out like that. Just loop, it's stupid. But I'll chuck them in there because I know some of that vocal will be happening around there. So it gives you something to look at. Gives you the basic structure of your edit. And yeah. It seems to be a lot more like a remix, but oh well. We'll still call it an edit for the time being. Thanks partly because so much of the original track had just drums in, and the whole thing was compressed the fuck up. And just look at that waveform, look at that. Drums are like completely maxed out, nothing limited and compressed the fuck, so it's hard to do anything with it. Because in like a lot of my edits and stuff, I'll take the entire like 24 or 16 bar sections of the track and then process them instead of looping smaller bits, because I've looped a lot of smaller bits in. But yeah, you just gotta go with the track. Yeah, go with it. So, right, we have basic structure, the intro, enough rambling about that. What's going on right now? Is it still recording? It is still recording, that's cool. The way it stopped. Right. Cool. I'm probably going to continue this video. Fuck, I'm rambling a lot, haven't I? Anyway, I ramble when I make the track, except I'm normally on Facebook or something, looking at funny videos. So yeah, the basic arrangement of the track. Now we need to start. No, we're going to stop the video here, and in the next video we're going to make the lead sound in massive, because a lot of people liked my lead video when I did that. So I guess I can do another little one and then I'll keep people happy. So sweet. See you in the next video.